Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing with Dede is obviously returning in a timely fashion like he was able to do from Tommy John, probably getting back a little earlier than some people expected. But I think then having a couple bumps along the way as far as things he had to play through with the finger and then the shoulder.
He has a magnetism about him, regardless if you're a fan, if you're a manager or coach, or if you're a player. He's a guy that you're drawn to in a lot of ways, a guy that you want to be around, a guy that you want to talk to. He brings it on the field. He's obviously one of the more talented guys we've seen in a long time, one of the best hitters to come along in a while. He leads in a lot of different ways. He leads by example. He's got, that's something special that when he walks in the clubhouse every day, he's got a big smile on his face. Guys are drawn to him. Like I said, he brings it on the field, but he brings it everywhere else too. He's a wonderful human being. Guys want to be like him. I believe that. And what he's done for our team it's been wonderful being around him. We've seen him set milestones. We've seen him do things like in our first hitters meeting of the year where we got our position players together. He just wanted a quick second. And he basically just said a few words, couldn't even tell you what those words were exactly, but he said a few words and we all walked out of the room. I didn't have much to say that particular meeting, I was just observing, but everyone walks out of the room no matter who you are, and you feel like you're capable of pretty much anything. And that only a few players have, and he has that.
Yeah, so we've heard about your leadership in a clubhouse and your impact on other players. What was your first impression of the Twins clubhouse when you joined the team, this group of players?
Just a lot of talent, even before I was part of the team. And from the other side, you can see, everyone, just even the lineup playing defense, how much talent that we have. And when I showed up to spring training, even that, I was more impressed because I can see on a daily basis what they can do. And it's like any other teams you see, they go to the World Series the last few years, young group of guys just put all the talent together. And it seems like that's what we did this year, all the young guys put everything together and everyone have a great year. And a result for us to win the division.
Yeah, right behind Buster, Phil. You are up for the Hank Aaron Award. How honored do you feel to be up for that award? And do you think this is your best season? You've had great seasons, but is this your best one?
Yeah, definitely it's an honor, Just to be elected, it's just definitely right away make that honor to be elected. And I think so far, yeah, because even the other seasons there are put good numbers with Seattle. It doesn't mean much because we don't went to the playoff. So definitely when you can have a good season and take your team to the playoff, that's what you work for.
And Hazel, to your
Nelson, what does playing in the postseason at this point in your career mean to you?
More than anything. I think the first few years, especially myself, I went back-to-back to the World Series. I thought it was easy.
Nelson, hablaste de que te tomaste tu siesta hoy. Tu manager habló ayer de lo que es tu rutina y tu plan y cómo eso te ayuda. Si nos puedes elaborar un poco de qué consiste esa rutina, cuáles son los elementos que tú crees que te ayudan a mantenerte en este nivel siendo veterano ya.
Bueno, sí, lo principal es conocerte. Uno con experiencia sabe las cosas que le ayudan y le favorecen. Y en mi caso, entender qué tipo de rutina tengo que hacer día tras día para mantenerme competitivo y no solamente con mucho trabajo, sino también descanso, buscar un balance entre mucho trabajo y también descansar para tener días productivos y estar en la mejor forma partido tras partido.
Nelson, what did you just say?
She asked me what's my routine and why I think it's been successful at my age, and I was saying that, you, with experience, you find a way that with a lot of work to help you, you pick and choose, and I try to just implement routines every year. And if I find that doesn't help me to be better, I change. And not only that, definitely had to put a lot of work, especially at my age, and also rest. So that's why I make sure I take my naps and I have a good diet most of the days. Yeah.
Yo sé que es la misma, tú has tenido mucha experiencia en postseason, pero es la misma presión en Nueva York o en cualquier otro lugar. ¿Se siente la misma presión?
Sí, definitivo, yo creo que el postseason es postemporada, es por temporada, no importa dónde tú juegues. Y la intensidad y la atención que la prensa llama por cada partido lo hace especial. Y yo creo que uno pone más dedicación cuando está jugando en un... Well, he asked me if it's the same pressure playing the postseason in New York or any other places, and I was telling, I mean, postseason is a postseason, no matter where you go. You're gonna feel pressure because all attention the media has, it's a big stage, but definitely when you play in New York, it makes it more special. You wanna do better because there's, I guess, more people watching. I mean, as a player, this is the dream come true, be big here, and I prepared myself since December to be at this point, and I cannot be more excited for in 3 hours be out there and give my best.
So you said